Hi, everybody. Hold on. Okay. I got distracted. I was like, I should start stream, but also I want to find my references for today's drawing. God, it's so hard to find a picture of just Wise like standing. For some reason, like Belle's PNG of her standing is really easy to find, but for some reason, Wise always gets cut off, like at the top or something. I'm trying to find it, but anyway, how are you guys doing? Let me know. I kind of want to get into just working. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so excited to just draw Wise and Belle. Maybe it's the music. Maybe the music is influencing me. Kind Monarch, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, anywhere. Hold on. Sorry. Looking for reps, but let me know how you guys are doing. I'm doing good, personally. I am feeling good. Yeah, I was pretty productive today. Did some art stuff today, like I promised. So I did a warm up sketch and stuff like that. Good to know. Nice. Just take note. Take note that I am feeling good today. Not that it matters or anything, but what the fuck? Wait a minute. I'm trying to look for something. I keep getting distracted. I may just have to have like multiple references, which is great. Today we're listening to the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack because it's so good, guys. I watched the whole movie yesterday. I've only seen clips before that, but I watched the whole movie and it is good. It's not the it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but there are some things where I'm like, could have been better. Totally could have been better. But I can't say the animation's good. Soundtrack is really good. Story could use a little work. Maybe it's just because the movie was just kind of short, like 90 minutes. I feel like they could have explored a lot more aspects of the story, but otherwise, pretty good, I guess. It's just the story is like the main thing. What is this? What am I naming this file? I'm downloading files as I'm talking about this. And then I had to put all this into one reference image. Because Clip Studio has this thing where I can't put up multiple reference images. Blech. Yeah, what else happened with me? Nothing. I don't know. I finished Apothecary Diaries yesterday too. I was just on like a roll of just watching things with a friend, so I watched a lot of movies, finished animes. That reminds me, my friend and I have to finish watching Squid Game season 2 cuz I can't believe the last season is coming out this Friday already. That's crazy. I have to catch up. Yeah, I'm excited to get into this for some reason. Maybe because I'm finally drawing something Zenless themed, and I've been like so into Zenless. Oh my god, I'm okay. Something was just in my nose. That felt weird. What? There's a full image of Wise. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Maybe we'll just download this one instead. I'm just downloading images. I should have done this before, but I got distracted. After I was done doing my warm up sketch, I was playing Love and Deed Space, doing my dailies. That's why I'm late. What song is this? All right, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Have a good stream and nice rest of your day. Thank you. You also have a good rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. Full ref 02. There we go. Okay. I will keep Pinterest up on the side just in case we need it. But yeah, nothing else really is going on with me. I'm always like either working. I did finish all my Love and Deep Space drawings, or at least like the full chibi drawings that we were working on. Which I'm happy about. I'm happy that they're done, but now, like, they just released that the Kitty Cat Cafe is coming back to Laz, and I missed that event. And I really wanted to play it, but I wasn't into Laz at the time. So I'm so glad they're bringing it back, and Caleb's gonna be a part of it. So I have to hop on and maybe do some drawings of that because I love the Kitty Cafe. I think that's like my favorite banner. I just think they're so cute. I have a thing with kimono mimis, I guess. Shrug, I guess. Where did all my references go? Okay, we need this Belle one. I know you guys can see this. I'm doing this on the side. I'm trying to just establish all my references. God, even the little background songs of the movie are so good. I think this was just like in the background. This wasn't a song that the characters sang or anything, but still so good. Very good choice in soundtrack. I don't know if we're gonna draw Eos too. I was just gonna draw Belle and Wise together, but maybe we should have a little Eos with them. I didn't think about that. Oh, should we add Eos to this? Maybe I should also have Eos references too. Wait, is this takedown again? How often does takedown? Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's on the playlist twice, but oh well. It's like takedown by twice, and then there's takedown, but they're the same thing. Hold up. I need EOS references. We need pictures of EOS right now. I'm kind of curious to what faction we're gonna draw first. I'll have to go on the Discord and put up a poll. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, what we're doing? EOS, right? Such a cutie. Oh, that reminds me. Shit, I didn't play Zenless yesterday. Uh-oh. I completely forgot. Whoops. Well, actually, do we want to put EOS into this? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Hi, Ollie. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Oh my god, I panicked a little bit. So when it comes on Twitch, right, it's like Ollie redeem check in 1, and I thought that was like the counter, and they had reset itself, and I was like 1. What do you mean 1? No, you have 42. It had to the other notification had to come up, but I was like 1 check in 1. Did they all reset? Did something happen? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna put EOS into this. Ramen's in a call. Aw, nice. I'm glad you guys are hanging out. That's cute. We're just drawing today, so... Do I want to change the canvas? There's something wrong with me. I don't know why, but I feel like... Yeah, maybe it's anxiety again. Why do I keep having anxiety before stream? That's not a good sign. Whew. I need to chill out. I also want to play Genshin. But we should do work. Is it Belle and Wise or Wise and Belle? What do you guys say? I feel like Belle and Wise sounds more natural. Usually when you put like two people's names, you do it in alphabetical order. So Belle and Wise makes sense. But I feel like people have said Wise and Belle too. I'm just talking. I'm just fucking talking. Wait, what? Wait, did I export this in the right format? Okay, there we go. God, now I want to play Genshin. I was playing Genshin with Mitsuki the other day, and I was going to do like an Archon story quest with her. But turns out you can't do Archon story quests in co-op. So basically, all I made her do was we did a couple missions, and that's another thing. Yeah, I had like two story missions. So I was just, and most of them were just me fucking talking and being like, "Hey, you want to make this food dish? Okay, I'll make." It. And then I was like, "Oh, I already know how to make it. Whatever." I just like so I just get to them. So it's just me talking to someone and Michi just running around in the background. She had fucking Dahlia out and she fucking yeeted me while I was talking to somebody. It was the funniest thing. What was this for? Oh yeah, wise. Why? Oh no, maybe Belle and Wise. Ref. God, these songs are so good. God damn. I love the soundtrack of this movie. Low key, kind of obsessed. Okay, I got my references. Do not save this file. I do not need this file. Where is that file? God, I need to organize all my stupid pictures. I have too many. There it is. Okay. Okay, we can actually draw now. Hell yeah. There we go. I don't even know where to start. Okay, do we want to do Belle or Wise first? I typically like to do the least favorite first, but I like them both evenly. So that's why I'm kind of like, who do we do? Let's try doing Wise first, I guess. Cuz Belle is my girl. We play as Belle. So I guess clearly there's a little more favoritism toward Belle, but no hard feelings Wise. But let's do this. I'm just going to I was thinking of maybe trying to do a different pose, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know their personalities too well. So I kind of not want to copy. I shouldn't say copy, but I want to draw them in the pose that they're in for their PNGs, I guess. God, it's so weird going from like the iPad to freaking a drawing tablet. It feels very weird. I have to get used to this again. Also, I thought my opacity wasn't working, but it is. I got worried. Lately, my computer, like, I'll just be hearing like the disconnect button for like one of my USBs, and I can't tell what is being disconnected. I'll like take everything out and then plug them back in, and I'll still hear that doo doo noise, and I'm like, what? And it keeps happening, and it concerns me. It's very on and off. Anyway, we're doing chibis today. Good thing that's all I've been doing today, so this should be somewhat easy. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm getting a little anxious about this sketch. I try not to sketch on stream just because there's a lot of pressure for it to look good. Is that a good eyeline? I don't know. Now I get FOMO. Now I want to play not Zenless, Genshin with my friends too. But I'm streaming art. At least we're gonna play Zenless. No, Jesus Christ. I keep saying Zenless. We're gonna play Genshin on stream Thursday, which that will be fun. We'll be in Leeway doing shit, doing Archon quests. What did Mitsuki call? Oh, Daddy Longlegs. I was like, we're gonna meet uh Daddy Zhongli, but I remember that Mitsuki called him Daddy Longlegs. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's accurate. Wait, his leg too long. What am I doing? Oh my god. This neck's too long, bro. Oh my god. I was just saying that I was drawing chibis, but I'm not gonna lie. Every time I draw chibis, they're like slightly different. I can't find a style that I just can stick with. I think I'll try sketching them at the same time, which is very weird for me. Usually, if I'm doing a series, I'll draw one and then I'll finish that one, then draw the other. But I'm gonna try and see if maybe drawing Wise and Belle at the same time will help me keep them consistent. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I think this head's too big. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel so nervous today. I feel not so good. But I don't know why. I don't have a reason to. I guess that's what anxiety is, right? It's just like you don't know why it happens or like why you feel this way. Thank you, Wise, for having one arm in your pocket. That's gonna save me a lot of work. His arm is like, hold up, that's hard. Oh my god, the chibi proportions aren't working for this. He has like his arm behind his neck, or his hand behind his neck, and that's hard to do. That's hard to draw with such short arms. Still working? Yeah. You're working, I'm working. Be back eventually. Cool. No worries. I'm literally just chilling. That feels weird. But this is more relaxed. I don't know how to draw this. Proportions not proportioning. Is this cute? I don't know. This is cute. Something feels weird. mm, this might be the best I can do. I don't know. I don't know why I feel so bad today. If I continue to feel bad, then I will probably end stream early because I don't know what's wrong with me. Part of me is like, I want to watch Markiplier play The Secret of the Mimic while I do this. Well, but I can't. What is happening with me? Is this like decision fatigue where I'm like, how do I fucking how do I do this pose that his arm is doing? Every time I come on here and I feel so bad, like, or my anxiety is just being weird, I'm like, oh, maybe you should take a break from streaming. And then I'm like, nah, I don't really. I feel like that would make me feel worse if I took a break. What the hell? Sorry, I'm talking about this stupid arm. I don't know what to do. God damn it, Wise. Well, I'm glad we're drawing him first because he's giving me the most trouble. That looks weird. He doesn't look so. Okay, maybe we can just fuck it. Like, who cares about like consistent proportions? Oh no, the silhouette's not clear. That's kind of the issue. It's not that bad. I think I need to move his head back a little bit. I have all this space on the screen and I choose to draw like right on the side or the small. Bleh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel so great today. But I have to work. This is my job. We'll push through. We'll push through. We'll see how I feel. Maybe his legs are too long? Did I not measure this correctly? Hold on, guys. Yeah. Hold up. Usually how I proportion it is my chibis are 2 heads tall. And I realized I made the body too tall. There we go. There you go. Cuter proportions. Here we go. Cute. What a cutie. And then, should we do Belle on this side too? Might as well while we're right here. This is gonna be so weird for me. I actually haven't drawn this way in a long time. Usually I'll sketch one and then I'll sketch the other when that one is done. If you know what I mean. If you get what I mean. Also, this is weird. Because I'm right-handed, it's weird that I'm drawing on the left side of the page. It feels like I'm sort of reaching across. This is very weird to me. I would draw really, or naturally, I would draw left to right because that's how it works. But yeah, this is just weird. It feels weird making Belle and Wise the same height, but I don't know I would make them different heights, but I don't know, like, production-wise, how that's gonna look. Because then, at that point, Belle might just look really tiny. I mean, they're all chibis, so I don't know. But it does feel weird. That feels so weird that Belle is Wise's height. I should do the same here. I should mark out where everything is proportion-wise on the face. How I imagine the hairline, I just imagine, like, if they had a shaven head, like, how it would look. That's it. What song is this? What? Was this also in the soundtrack? Let me look. Oh yeah, it was. That's funny. What a vibe. What a change in vibe. Kind of relaxing. Okay, Belle's head is like way too turned. Yeah, hold on. We may have to. This is so weird. It feels so weird that Belle is the same height. But I don't know how that's gonna work. This might not turn out well production wise. We'll see. Maybe we should continue. It's just weird seeing them next to each other. Maybe I shouldn't have drawn them on the same page. Oh well. I was like, you gotta keep them consistent. We could technically put them together on one charm, but nah. God, Apothecary Diaries, so good, guys. It was actually a very sweet ending. I can't wait for season 2 to come out. It is out, but I can't wait for it to be available for me to just watch. Typically, I wait until all the episodes are released so I can binge watch it, so that's what I'm mostly waiting for. Low-key, I don't remember this being a part of the movie. I don't remember when this was. I wonder if this is like a ending thing. Also, I just realized my brush is a different size. Am I tripping? Wait, was I sketching with a different brush earlier? Why is it so thin now? I didn't change it. That's so weird. That's so strange. What? How'd that happen? Her body needs to be tilted a lot more like that. God, Belle's hands are in such a complicated position. I hope I can draw it. Yeah, Loki, not kinda feeling it, but when will you? When do you feel right for stream? Not like ever. I kind of have to push myself at that point. I'm trying to be consistent and responsible. Hold on, the feet need to come out a little more. I don't know why I switched that up for some reason. There we go. Why is this 2? Let's skip this one. We may not listen to the whole playlist the playlist the entire time, but it's been on my brain lately, so might as well. Also, why is this kind of chunky? I drew him kind of chunky, and his legs need to be a little lowered too. Huh, wait a minute. What happened? Wait a minute. I just realized this one has a bunch of mistakes. Where's my brain? God damn it. Okay, so I usually divide the body and the legs in half. Maybe give a little more space for the legs. But that was kind of dramatic. There we go. Also, his body needs to be slightly pointed like that, maybe. He's sort of the opposite of Belle. Hold up, we may have to. I was talking about this on the Discord earlier, but sometimes it's best just to delete and try again. Because a lot of times on the second try, you do it a lot better because you learn from your mistakes. Yeah, I can't believe they got Weiss to, or not, twice. I keep thinking Wise's name is Weiss, like from Ruby too. It's Wise. I have to keep telling myself. There's so many names in that game where I'm like, do not say this thing because you keep saying it for some reason. Like Seth and Set, Wise and Weiss. I had to stop myself. I had to like literally tell myself like, do not say that. That's not their names. Why am I struggling so bad? Okay, I'm liking this slightly better. Slightly, not by too much. Okay, this is my favorite song out of the soundtrack. There's just like this one part that just scratches my brain. I'll talk about it when it comes up. I was talking with Army because I watched this movie with him, and he was like, "They're very KDA inspired." And I'm like, I think they're just inspired by modern K-pop groups, period. Because a lot of groups have like the same style of music and aesthetic, like Blackpink. Twice, not so much, but Blackpink, 21 a little bit, even though 21's a little older. But I was like, they're not copying KDA. KDA just copies like a ton of other groups. You know, wait, what is bothering me? What is getting me? Is it his fucking like feet? Is that why? Oh my god, I was just drawing really nice today, and now I'm fucking. Actually, that's not true. I was struggling a little bit today. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard. Also, I feel like his proportions are off again. Yeah, what the fuck? Why do I keep doing that? I wonder if Belle's the same way then. Did I make that same mistake again? What is wrong with me? Hmm. 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 That fucking part scratches my brain so much. Fit check for my napalm era. That's so good. I just like the way she says it too. I think my favorite member of Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters is Mira. I loved Mira so much. I wish we got more time with her just to see like what her deal is. I was complaining about this for the movie. Like they don't really cover the other characters too much. It's very much about Rumi. And yeah, she is the main character, but they talk all about like togetherness and stuff. So I would thought that maybe they would talk about the other members, but not really. Hmm. You know, we may have to like erase everything and try again, and maybe we should do different poses. Maybe we should make up a pose on our own, but I don't know what to do. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like we need to be more free about this. Put in a little more creativity into these. Okay, should we do Belle? Why not? Because I like drawing from left to right. Okay, so let me think. Let me read what pose we want to do then. I can't believe I'm starting from scratch. This is awful. This feels awful. I think something's wrong with me today. Why doesn't it want to draw? Why doesn't my brain want to draw? Maybe I can only draw when Markiplier is in the background. What would be a fun pose? I kind of want it so that they're floating in the air, kind of thing. Originally, I wasn't gonna be creative and just copy their poses, but that's not fun. That's not creative. Hmm. Maybe we need references. God damn it. So, time to go on Pinterest. Let me look up like chibi poses or something. Or this is so funny. One of my like acrylic charms that I was drawing for my OCs has the same pose and the very similar pose. That's boring. That's not good. God damn it. Okay. Think, Belle. Think, Belle. What does Belle do? What is Belle like? God damn it. Ugh, scrap everything. I hate this. Why am I struggling so bad? Oh my god. This is gonna be the most boring stream. Because I can't fucking draw today. It's not art block. I don't think it's art block. I think something else is wrong with me. You know, actually, I did do like an arm workout yesterday, and I think my arms and shoulders are kind of hurting. Maybe that's sort of affecting me a little bit. But I don't give a fuck. We're gonna push through. I don't give a fuck. Damn, that's high. That's a high note. Okay, maybe we are gonna not copy. I can't not copy, but take inspiration from their official artworks, I guess. Okay, hold up. Let me cook. Literally, I'm like dying. I feel so. What is wrong with me? Okay, the bits of anxiety and the fact that I can't draw is not helping me. It's not helping my brain feel better. This is so ugly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mm. I think it's okay. This is too. She's too slouched. Belle needs to like sit up, stand up, stand up a second. It's the neck, I think. Then this needs to be rotated a little bit. Come on. Embody cute. Be cute. I do low-key miss drawing normal things, just in my normal style. Maybe I'll do something on the after stream or something. Just draw normally. I feel like I forgot how. More like, okay, I don't know. Like, more like I can't remember how I fucking drew chibis in the first place. Mm, bleh. That's like fucking Bubble from the latest Amazing Digital Circus episode. Bleh. Yeah, again, her head's too tilted. Belle, I'm so sorry that I'm struggling with you so hard. I hate this. What is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me today? I feel slightly broken. I like my computer. I feel like, I need like a reset or something because like this is not working. Well, it's the beginning of the week. Anyone have plans? There is a Lads and BTS pop up in a little area and local area. So Mitsuki and I are gonna hit up both because that's like both of our interests combined. So I'm excited. Okay, there's something wrong with the head though. That's like my biggest goddamn thing. Like, what is up with her? Belle, fix your face. Oh, this feels weird. I always draw the head first because the head is what do you call? Like everything is based around the head proportion wise. So this feels so weird doing this. But oh my god, oh my god, am I actually drawing now? What happened? Like, I guess I just have to warm up. Maybe tilt her head this way. Oh my god, wait, I realized how small I'm drawing on the canvas. That's funny. Has this much canvas space, only draws this big. I think it's the neck. The neck always gets me. Because for chibis, you don't want to make it too long or too thick. So it's kind of, it's hard to find like that sweet spot. There we go. Ooh. Okay. We gotta roll with this. Guys, we gotta continue with this. Let me make this bigger because I can't fucking see what I'm doing. Okay, I feel like this leg can be... That didn't do anything. I was like, we can accentuate the bend a little more, but that didn't do anything. There we go. That's cute. That's cute. There we go. I was reminded today that when you raise the shoulders or draw the shoulders being raised, it has to be in an arc formation because your arms are connected to your collarbone, like in a straight. So if you draw an arm being raised, like imagine like this is your like shoulders or whatever, like if your shoulders right here, then it has to be like here, like in an arc formation, rather than it being just like put up. I forgot that that's a thing, an anatomy thing, and I got reminded about it today. So we have to be cautious about that. Maybe I just want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters again. The other thing that bothers me is the name of the movie itself. It's just kind of a mouthful, and it's not cringy, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know what else I would name it. That's the thing. But it is very on the nose. Okay, I can't fucking see my sketch. We gotta do this. We gotta go on another layer and block out things. Okay, I think the eye line can be like down here. It's a chibi. We can. It doesn't have to. The face doesn't have to be too proportional. There we go. Okay, Belle. Finally, you're coming together. Hopefully, Wise is giving you too much trouble when we get to him. Okay. We're gonna we gotta carry this energy through. So far, looking good. Oh, we have to draw the other ear too, cause Belle has. That's so weird. Well, I don't know how else they would design it. Honestly, one side of her hair is longer than the other, and in order for her earring to stand out, they make one way longer than the other. Which is weird because you can't see her other ear anyway, so it's kind of you're kind of wondering like, oh, what is that attached to a little bit? But there's no other way for them to do it. There we go. Okay, not looking bad. Maybe the eyes are kind of in a weird placement. Hold up, but I don't want to make them too far apart. There we go. Slight adjustments. I also like the fact that this movie has like an all Korean, mostly Korean cast. Liza Koshy somehow snuck her way into this goddamn movie, and I don't know how she did that, but she somehow is like one of the reporters or something or interviewers. But mostly Korean cast, mostly. Literally, Prosy D, he plays one of the Saja boys, and I did not know that. But congratulations to Prosy D for hitting a big role in a Netflix movie. I like the way they drew Belle's smile here too. It's very cute. I like how innocent she looks here, but like I feel like Wise out of the two of them is the more innocent one. Belle's a little, little mischievous. I still think, yeah, maybe I made her eyes a little too wide, or maybe they need to be bigger. And the eye line maybe needs to go up a little bit. Yeah, this feels kind of weird. Like her head's kind of pointed down, but this is a lot. This is kind of dramatic. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe I kind of liked it better before. God. Maybe her eyes are still kind of small. Hold up. Whoops. I want to grab the other layer with it too. Thank you. Maybe I feel a little better now because my art is actually arting. If I can't art, then like, what's the point? Then what am I gonna do? Maybe eyelashes will help. You know what always works? Eyelash. I should have told Ollie to tell Robin to at least check into stream before you guys get into anything, because that's important. But oh well. Oh well, if they miss a check-in, then that's not my fault. She looks like a Cupid baby. Just the eyelashes and the big eyes. Oh my god, she looks so cute. She needs her other eye, but what happened? Wait a minute, the eyeline is weird. Wait, what happened? Wait a minute, this is uneven. What did I do? That's so weird. Oh, I drew it on the wrong. Wait a minute. Yeah, it should be this way. That's funny. That's weird. There we go. That's more accurate, I think. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, I'm gonna regret it though. We should flip the canvas. Hold on. Wait. The eye, other eye. God damn it. I thought I was past this in my artist journey, but nope, it doesn't get any better. I still can't draw the other goddamn eye. Oh my god. Her eyes are so big, so cute. God, she can get away with any crime with eyes like that. God damn. Maybe we need to tone it down a little bit. Just like slightly, because that's too cute. That's too much. They're like the not Beanie Baby. What the fuck, the Beanie Boo or whatever. those with those big glass glittery eyes. Okay, is Belle looking at the camera? I assume. I assume so. Wait, hold up. Is Streamlabs not doing its job anymore? Hold on, stupid fucking cloud bot. Let me check this real quick. It hasn't sent a message in a while. No wonder. Streamlabs just asked me to log in. That's concerning. Well, it should be active, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll tone down her face a little bit. Maybe don't make it so round. We'll cut it a little bit like that. There we go. I think, should we draw her hair? Hold on, let me like block out her ear. I think that's the right proportion. This eye is a little too tall. There we go. Yeah, and that ear should be more like that, I think. This needs to be a little less opaque so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So cute. I don't know how Wise is gonna top this. Let's see. Okay, her part is on the side. I do appreciate that Belle has a lot of piercings on her ear. That's pretty nice. Wise has 0. Give Mans an earring or something. I don't know. He could... Not that he could use one, but he would look good with one. Hold up. We should do this on a different layer. Oh, good. I'm glad I caught that. I mean, okay. Someone on Discord was like, "You hum a lot," and I said, or my response to that is that humming is at least better than not talking at all. Because sometimes I just don't. I'm just focusing, and I don't have anything to say. So in order to fill the void for the stream, I just hum. Because that's better than nothing, at least. But yeah, I do hum a lot, but for good reason. If it's annoying, I'm sorry. You have to deal with it. Do we want to listen to the song again? It's good, but let's go back to the top of the playlist. Okay, there we go. Hair is herring. Good. Ooh, that's like in her eye. No, no, no. Uh. Do you guys think that Belle's hair clip has meaning, or is it just random shapes? Because they make like a IN, but I don't know what that could be. It's not present anywhere else in her outfit. She does have like a zigzag thing, so that's why I'm like, maybe it's just like an abstract like Z or like a zigzag or something, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I don't know what we're gonna do for the back of these um acrylic charms. Maybe we'll do like a different expression because I feel like that's easier than doing the back of the design. Changing the expression is easier than like drawing a whole new image, even if I'm just like flipping it. But I wonder what expression we're gonna do. Maybe we should do it that their eyes are glowing, like in the game. Oh my god, it's almost like in the game. I love the way that the hair is styled in their style or in the Zenless style. Hmm. 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 Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, I'm like getting too carried away. We have to draw like the rest of the hair before I start adding stray hairs. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Fit check for my napalm era. Oh my god, scratching my brain. That's my favorite part of the song. Actually, this part in general. Fit check for my napalm era. Okay, how do we draw this? Let me think. You know how in Genshin Aether is the main character or the canon main character? Then who is the canon main character for Zenless? I'm assuming it's Wise. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling it's Wise. And then Belle gets the short end. Oh my god, I never know how to draw the hair in the back. Cause like, how do I fill it in the space and make it look pretty? Can we listen to that song on repeat so I can just hear that one part? Fit check for my napalm era. Oh wait, never mind. Well, because I'd also want to listen to Soda Pop. So retract statement. Oh my god, they were right in the movie. They're like, this song is so catchy, and I'm like, hell yeah, yes it is. That looks weird. God damn it. My little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Okay, tangent. Well, actually, I'm not done with the clothes yet, so maybe there won't be any tangents. Hopefully. You guys know me, my in the fucking tangents. God, Belle, who cut your hair? I'm just realizing it's long in some places and short in other places. Was it wise? That's valid. Oh, oh my god, she's so cute. God, all my bad feelings gone. Because at least Bella's cute. Although I feel this shoulder's kind of too raised. Or either that or the one next to her. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, clothes. I find that clothes is the harder part to draw with chibis because it's hard to translate the proportions. And you have to choose what what details you want to pick. Because sometimes you can't fit all of it. I want to play Zenless. I want to play Genshin. No one's talking to me, so I want to fill the void by playing Zenless. Oh my god. I was anticipating a high note. Oops. That's annoying. Oops. Okay, hold up. See, I was just talking about this. It's hard to translate where things should be because it's not normal proportions. Okay, looking good. Oh my god, what is... Okay, I had to draw that... What is the thing that she has on her belt? I just realized, what is that? And I have to draw it now. Great. What is that? Hold up, wait, I want to look this up. What is that thing on her belt? Wait, does Wise have one too? No, he has a bag, but what the hell is on Belle's belt? It's like a mechanism and it has... It kind of reminds me of a Walkman, but there's a screen at the top. What the hell is that? Hold up, Google. Google, I need help. I need information. Hold on a second. Zenless. What is on Belle's belt? Belle's waist device. This is on Reddit. What is that? Does anyone know what that thing on Belle's waist is? I don't know if it's a camera or something else, but I can't figure out. It's a cassette player. What? That's what I thought. I was like, I think it's a Walkman, but I don't remember Walkmans looking like that, but maybe I'm just too young. Great. Time to draw a Walkman. That's great. Maybe I should do this on a different layer because I just erased so much of what I just sketched for this. Maybe we'll do that last. Well, you have to draw where her belt is. Wait, that's kind of short. Hold up. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. We roll with it. I was like, her skirt's kind of short. But you know what? It's endless. So I don't know what I expected. I don't know what to. I don't think I should expect much. No one is safe from gooning, from being gooned to. Not even Belle. You're back. I'm glad, because I was low-key kind of sad. I was low-key kind of lonely, but it's fine. I was talking to Army the other day, and I was like, what's it like being the oldest? And he was like, it's pretty good. You know, I have friends. And I was like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? He was like, I don't know. Being an only child seems kind of lonely. And I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm more independent. I was like, I'm not lonely. I'm independent. He was like, yeah, huh? And I'm like, fuck you. That's so mean. You know what? If Army ever comes to stream today, we're gonna ban him. He's gonna enter stream, immediately banned. Anyway, look at Belle, guys. She looks like a Cupid babe. She looks like a Sony Angel. I feel like her hair needs a little more volume. Oh, hydrate. Yay. I did arm workout yesterday, so my arms and my shoulders hurt. So maybe that's why I was having such trouble drawing today. She's so cute. Thank you. Yeah, she looks like a Sony Angel. She looks like a little baby. I'm glad you think that I nailed her down so far, because I was not having it today. I was struggling. I gotta get back to the gym soon, too. Yeah. I've been trying to get back into workout. I stopped for a couple of weeks because I was doing stuff around the house that I thought was like, you know, that counts as exercise. You know, I'm painting, I'm standing up, I'm walking, I'm exhausted, you know. But after that, I kind of forgot that I have to work out. So now I'm trying to get back into it. But, okay, I'm glad it's reading as Belle so far. Earlier, I was talking about that stupid. She has this stupid thing on her belt, on her waist, and I was like, "What the hell is that? Is that a Walkman?" And I looked it up and was like, "Oh yeah, it is a Walkman. It's a cassette player." But I was like, "What the fuck is that?" God, I'd rather like draw Wise's bag than draw her cassette tape. I'm not good with mechanical stuff. I'm not that great at, which kind of sucks. I was like, "What's this giant thing on her belt?" Anyway, okay, maybe we should get back to work. I was playing Genshin with Mitsuki the other day, and she pulled up Dahlia, and I had no idea who this character was. And she was like, we were just walking, and all of a sudden she stops. I'm like, what are you thinking of? And she said, I wonder if I can yeet you. And I looked at her and I was like, yeet me? Excuse me? What did you just say? And she's like, yeah, just stand there. And all of a sudden I see this stupid like water bubble or something come like at my feet, and I was shot into the air. I was like, what? You can do that? I love how some of their tech is super dated and some of it's super advanced. I know, it's a good mix. It's like retro. I do like that. It's like steampunk where they mix like old technology with new technology. He literally dropped this banner. Wait, he has a bug for that. Wait, I must know. They patched out almost all those bugs. Really? Yeah, I was literally like talking to, I don't know, an NPC for a mission, and then all of a sudden I just see a water bubble like come at my feet, and I get fucking yeeted mid conversation. Funny. Co-op is so funny. I did not know that you can't do Archon Quest with co-op, and I was pissed. I was like, "What? What the fuck do I do with Miski here? Like, what's the point?" Every time I see Zhongli, I always like hear a new nickname for him. The other day when we were playing, Misi was like, hold on, we need something with like Geo or something, or we need someone fast to walk." So she was like, "Okay, we need Daddy Longlegs." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Daddy Longlegs?" All of a sudden, I see she changes to Zhongli, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? That's on me. I should have realized." That's funny. All right, back to work. But yeah, well, so basically, since I couldn't do the Archon quest with her, I made her explore with me. I unlocked all the waypoints in Leeway, and I also made her get chests for me. I was like, oh, there's hilly turtles over there. Kill them. Get them like a bodyguard. There's like a little like domain area in Leeway where it's underwater. When you first get there, it's underwater. And she was like, "Oh, Masa, you have to drain the lake." And I was like, "Wait, what? I have to drain the lake? This isn't ethic. I don't think this is very ethical." And she laughs. It's like, yeah, I don't think Kitchen really cares about the environment. She's like, you don't drain it that much, and then like literally a couple puzzles later, whole lake is like gone. Basically, there's only like a single little puddle, and I'm like, what did we just do? Why did we do this? I don't know if I. I don't think we should be advocating for this. I can't and will run rogue in co-op and start unlocking chests before they're here. No, wait, I thought you can't open chests in co-op. That's why Mitsuki always makes me open them. She'll find one and then she'll be like, Masa, come here. Come here, come here, come here. And I'm like, what? Chest, open it right now. And I'm like, okay. I think it's mostly for me because apparently you also can't get, if you are going into someone's world, you can't get the chest. You mostly just get monster drops. which made me feel bad. I was like, oh, you don't get anything from this. She was like, well, I already opened all these, so it's not like I can get double. And it's fine. I just have fun running around with you. And I'm like, hell yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, get rid of the enemies? Yeah, bodyguard. I'm like, you're right. Sick 'em! What the hell is happening? Oh, wait, am I on the wrong... No, I'm on the wrong layer. All my progress. Just here we go. Unlock a chest. Unlocked another one. That's funny. Wait, now I'm on the right layer. Hold up. Wait, no, I'm not. God damn it. I'm trying to have the arms or the top of the body and the lower body on separate layers because they overlap each other. But I messed up. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now you make me want to play. She also reminded me, she was like, did you end up getting Raiden? I'm like, you know what? I completely forgot about her. I completely forgot. And now I'll never get the chance. I don't know if I'm gonna roll for this whatever wish banner that we have right now because I don't really like any of the characters. I don't really care for what the fuck's her name? Skirk. What the hell? Yeah, I don't really like her. Just aesthetic wise. I look at her and I get not uncomfortable, but I'm kind of like, really? And then what is that? There's a cryo. Is it cryo? Yeah, it is cryo. What did I say the other day? It is cryo. Isn't it called cryo? Oddly enough, I don't care for her either. I don't know. It's just in my brain. I'm kind of like, I don't really like this character. I saw a TikTok where they were rating her design and they were going to Cairo. Did I say Cairo or Pyro? Cryo. Wait, I thought I said I need a minute. Cryo. Wait, it is. Wait, now I'm confusing myself. Wait a minute. Hold up. My brain is short circuiting. I keep correcting. I'm like, I said it right, and then I'll say the wrong thing. Cryo. Cryo. I said in my brain. I said cryo. That's so funny. Yeah, Misuki and I say the same things. I think she's just a bad influence, guys. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I was watching a TikTok who was rating their Skirk's design, and he goes into every character he rates the design for. He goes into the backstory and stuff like that because you obviously need context for character design. And yeah, her design doesn't fit at all. You know what time it is? What time is it? It's 4:42. What that? Monster, guess what time it is? Posture check, or I don't know. Monster, guess what time it is? It's another. Oh yeah, I should save my work because I have not saved this at all. In fact, this file is unnamed. Can you guys see that? This file is unnamed. Wrong! It's time to save your work. Thank you. What are we calling this file? I was gonna ask chat to name it, but I'm afraid that if you name it something weird, then I won't ever find it again. Hold up. What are we calling this? What we calling this file? What is this file gonna be called? Maybe we'll call this. Wait, are we gonna put Belle and Wise in the same file? Maybe we won't put them in the same file. We'll just call this Belle. Belle Cheebs. There we go. Yeah, today we're listening to the K-pop. What's the name of this goddamn movie? K-pop Demon Hunters. See, it's too cumbersome. The title's too cumbersome. It's also really on the nose. But anyway, I digress. We're listening to the soundtrack because it's fucking slaps. The story may have been okay, but the soundtrack, banger. I can't deny that. I don't want to draw the hands. They had to draw Belle with like the most complicated hand position in the world. Whenever the hands like are like connected like this is always complicated. Like even drawing it normally is hard. Open up the next chapter document and it's so long. You just have a lot to say. What can I tell you? You just have a lot to say. Story too big. Story has lots. That's what I heard. The movie so was mediocre, but the songs are great. The movie wasn't that bad. Like animation wise, it was good. There's a lot of like the designs are great. They put a lot of thought into the designs and the world itself, you know. But story wise, I feel that it is kind of lacking, and maybe it's because there was a time constraint of like 90 minutes or something, but there are a lot of things that I thought could have used more exploration and that would have helped the story a little bit more. Because there's like one part where she's like, she feels one way, and all of a sudden she switches up and feels another way. And I'm like, how did you get to this conclusion? When did you come to this conclusion? It's just very sudden. I don't understand. It should not be this long. You know, you can. What's a really long book? Like, people read Moby Dick, right? And are content with that. So, like, I don't know. I really want to get back into writing. But the problem, okay, so I don't know if I should ask this. I feel like this is more on like my decision. I don't know. I'm like for my like manga, I guess. Like there's no other way for I don't know how else to explain it. I was like I wrote the first chapter cuz I was going to enter the first chapter into a manga contest, but I wasn't able to make it to that contest in time. So I'm kind of like, well, I should make the chapter so that I have it available for when the contest rolls around again. But I'm like, oh, but what if I want to write more? I don't know. I wonder if I should write more and then draw it out, or I should draw the first chapter. I don't know. I think that's like up to me. I don't know. There's something in me that's like I don't wanna. I don't wanna draw for some reason. Oh my god, how do I do this in a way that's readable? How do I make them chibi hands do what I want? That sounds wrong. Anyway, why don't we just leave her hands like that? Can we do this? But you also might make a lot of progress in your art style. Yeah, see? So it's like, what do I do? But it's not okay. It's not uncommon for a manga to have not switch up in styles, but to improve, like midway. Like I was reading a yaoi and I noticed it. Like the first chapter versus the last chapter were like dramatically different in improvement, and I was like, oh, I think that's very common. And I don't know if that really not matters necessarily, but it's not as jarring as you think. You do the sketch instead. I'm just trying to think like what is acceptable for a manga contest, because that's the whole point of me doing the first chapter before, or drawing the first chapter out before anything, before I figure out the rest of the story. It's just so that I can like have something like sort of like a pilot episode to just show around, I guess. But I also need to do some designing, because I'm like, there's a character that appears in the story that I have no idea what the hell he looks like. I'm like, okay, this character is the main character's twin brother. Okay, it's just the main character, but as a guy. There you go. But I want to put a little more thought. Okay, I'm getting distracted. How do I fucking do these hands in a cute way? See, if I can't even make these these hands look readable when in my normal style, how am I gonna do this as a chibi? I am like so tempted to just give her these. Just like, there you go. Belle's done. Hands done. That's so funny. That kind of works. Animal Crossing hands. I don't know. I always switch between doing hands with like chibi hands with like little like chunky fingers, like little baby hands, versus like, there you go, done. Football. Little seashells or something. I don't know. Bow buns. I don't know. What's acceptable for. What would be. I don't know. If I ever want to put it into a contest, I want it to be really good. Belle's design. She has like so many different textures. You're lucky you're a video game character. If you were animated into a show, you would not have any of these. These would be too hard to animate. Are you guys gonna? Oh my god! I just realized I only have like a day left to pull Yishuan. Oh shit! Oh shit! I forgot. Oh no! God damn it! And then there's no way I'm gonna get her fucking W engine at this point. If I don't even have Yishuan at this point, I'm not gonna get her W engine. I was like, are you guys excited for Jifufu to come in? And then I was like, wait a minute. What's the banner right now? Oh no, I don't even have. Wait, this soon? Yeah, isn't Jifufu the next? She's the next banner. Or the next whatever event. It's Jifufu and Caesar. I am low-key excited, but I don't really get what what her thing is. People were like, "Oh, she's gonna replace Lighter. Oh no, they're gonna replace Lighter." And it's like, no, she's not. That's okay. I can get her on the rerun. How long will the rerun be? I don't think there's gonna be a rerun for a long time. It'll be years until we get Yishuan. It'll be a year until we get her again. We gotta skip this song. This song is too movie soundtrack ish. I'm here for the K-pop, not for the actual music for the movie. Okay, you know, can we? I've been avoiding the hands, but she also has like a glove. Are we gonna keep it this way? Should we literally just give her like fucking Animal Crossing hands? I don't want to do her. I don't know. I don't think people give a fuck. I'm the one who's like, it looks funny. Detailed face, but no detailed hands. That's how I roll. Little bow buns. You're lucky I'm giving you like fingers, quote unquote. finger adjacent. I do like her W engine and how it looks like a fucking cat. Not gonna lie, Zenless makes me rethink like all of my like Kimono Mimi characters because they push a lot of like different elements, and it makes me think like, oh, why didn't I do that? Like Set's like big, like long cattail. I'm like, oh, I love like the silhouette it gives Seth, and I wonder if I can implement it. Like, why didn't I think of like giving my tiger character a long, fluffy tail? Why didn't I do that? Also, Jifufu too. Like, she's also like a tiger Theron, so I'm like, why? I have a tiger character. Why didn't I think of any of these? Like, why didn't I think of this? Suck at drawing chibi, but I love drawing chibi hands. Should we just leave her hands that way? I was lazy, but maybe we should just keep it. It's cute. It's kind of endearing, right? I love Seth. I love Seth. That's why I don't like Jane Doe. She's stepping on my man. Anyway. Masa, why don't you like Jane Doe? I just don't like her kit. In reality, she's fucking stepping on my on Seth. Her hands are like they're like, I know you guys can't see the reference, so like they're kind of interlocked together. Like even like look at me, even trying to do this like normally is like fucking. I know Jane Doe is great. Okay, I hate to admit that she is great. I hate to say it, but girls trying to get on my man. I know she's great, okay? I hate to admit it. I'm sorry, okay? I hate it. Okay, look, I shouldn't say anything because I haven't met her, but as of right now, not gonna lie, I'm kind of like her. Okay, so anyway, Belle's hands are like interlocked like this, like her fingers are interlocked to each other, and she's pushing out, so her like palms sort of like are stretched out. Yeah, so you see how hard that would be to translate into chibi form? I know. Okay, you know what? I will refrain from any Jane Doe slander until we actually meet her. I won't yuck anyone's yum until I've tried it. But, I am low key jealous. Let's just say that. Okay, anyway. The easiest solution to your problem is to shift stuff with multiple characters like I do. Oh, dang, we missed my favorite part of the song. I'm just up both of them, lol. That's funny. Okay, maybe we gotta do her accessories on a different layer because I do not want to erase any of the work that I've done. Also, where are her knees? Where are Belle's knees? About there-ish. God. I love the fashion in Zenless. Like, I feel like I would wear Belle's outfit in real life. Or just in general. I just love the fashion. I feel like I'm missing so many details, and yeah, it's because I didn't draw like her shirt logo or whatever, and then her fucking cassette player that I had to draw. You know what? We'll get there when we get there. Okay, let me think. What else do we need to for redrawing? Little socks. Oh my god, it's soda pop. God, if the Saja boys were here in real life, I would be part of their fandom so bad. Like, in a heartbeat. My soul would be taken to the Demon King right away, like, instantaneously. Valid. Thank you. I'm glad. I wish they were real. My God. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to do this. There's my favorite art rodent. I'm back down. I love being called that. I prefer the term gerbil or you know, hamster. Rodents kind of that's kind of hard. God damn it, this goddamn texture thing on her shoe. Okay, yaoi girl with the back pain. That's better. Oh my god, can you imagine being like, who's your favorite? What is that? What was that thing going around? Like, name your favorite VTuber without actually naming them. Yaoi girl with the back pain. I should preface this. I don't have back pain. I didn't have back pain because I was slouching, okay? I had back pain for a different internal reason that I don't want to get into because it was painful. But yes, that is me, yaoi girl with the back pain. You know what was weird? I literally like finished reading a yaoi the other day and was like, I don't feel like reading anymore. I started like drawing. Like something clicked in my brain. I was like, I think I'm content. I think I'm done. That's the problem. I'm not a shrimp. That's misleading. I'm not a shrimp. I only joined because of the shrimp joke. I know, but you can't go around being like my favorite VTuber is a shrimp VTuber, cause that's not that's not me. I'm not a shrimp. Okay. There's a difference between being a shrimp and shrimping. That's different. The other day, okay, so I used to have this old persona, right? And he's not my persona anymore, but he is like a OC of mine. And I was like, okay, we can't call him Masa anymore, or at least we can't explicitly call him Masa anymore because that's gonna get confusing. What's a good nickname for this guy, or a good name for this guy? And I was like, oh, Ebby, Shrimp. Shrimp is a good one because he's like an artist, and he shrimps. Genius. So I was like, now that OC is named Ebby. Actually, not yet, but I like the idea, so I might stick with it. Not permanently, but we'll see. Although I really like it, I think it's funny. I imagine him going around being like, being like, oh, why is your name Ebby? It's like, oh, that's actually just a nickname. Oh, where'd you get it from? Cause cause this is what I look like when I draw fucking shrimps. Do you think when anime characters draw anime, that's their version of realism? I always find it funny when there's like art in anime and it's like realism and it's like that's not what you look like. I'm jealous of artists who draw shoes really good. Like, have you seen those artists that draw their draw their OC shoes in like the greatest fucking detail? I can't do that. I don't for some reason. Nice, nice kicks, Belle. We love it. I have to draw the other shoe. Done. No, don't worry about it. I did it. Wait. Okay, yes, apply transformation. I'm trying to see. No, they would be the same size because the perspective's the same. But okay, wait. No, that kind of works. Yeah, there you go. Done. I think we'll sketch Wise after this too. How long have I been doing? Okay, hopefully we can sketch him in an hour. I mean, I actually wasn't. This doesn't count, okay? Technically, I've been drawing for a while, but I was just stuck at the base sketch trying to figure out like why are my proportions and posing all wrong. Oh my god, wait. She looks so empty because lots of her details are missing. You know what? We may not get to Wise. We can maybe do the base sketch? We'll see. We'll see how far we get. I won't promise anything. Okay, my layers are all over the place. I drew things on different layers and now they're all messed up. Okay. You know what the solution to that is? Just draw everything on a new layer at that point and then merge it all together at the end. Or leave it all untouched. Where is this vest? Okay, because I drew it kind of wrong. What? Oh, there we go. What? That's not the layer. What the? How's the child doing? The pocket one? What is he doing actually? What is he doing? Oh, he's sad. Give him attention. Uh-oh. Why won't he let me? Hold up. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, why isn't he, like, letting me interact with them? Because I was pressing the wrong button. I seriously can't understand, like, why he changed outfits. And I can't find any image of this on the internet of him doing this. Nah, do art and zenless instead. Baby doesn't need love. I'll talk. I'll chat with him later. I'll give him attention later. God, they weren't. I forgot how. Not annoying. Okay, I can't say this in front of the child because he's like right next to me. But I forgot how annoying Tamagotchis can be. Like they weren't kidding. I was kind of like, oh, it's kind of cute. Blah blah blah. It's yeah, when it's convenient, I don't know why. Like the lapse in memory of like me having a Tamagotchi and how annoying it was did not occur to me. Yeah, he's right next to me. You want me to say this and you want me to say this in front of him? That's traumatic. You know what's something that like really makes me aware of what I say? Like not just to children, but just in general. Someone, I can't remember who said this, but someone said that when parents, sometimes parents will say things and it might be a big thing to the kid, but the parent doesn't remember. So like for example, like if your mom is like, "Oh, you're such a bad kid," the kid will be like, "Oh my god, I'm such a bad kid," but the mom will be like, "I don't remember saying that." So that's why I'm like I should be wary about what I say, just like in general, like not even if I had a kid, but I'm like, because some people remember things or they take it differently. Anyway, yeah. So I just forgot how Tamagotchis can be a little annoying. Annoying. I don't remember this. I've had a Tamagotchi. This is not my first Tamagotchi. But yeah, I don't remember them being this demanding. That conversation got kind of deep for like no particular reason. We're talking about a Tamagotchi, and I brought up this kind of deep and traumatic thing. But anyway, yeah, the Tamagotchi, he's fine for now. I am worried that like he will up and leave because I was reading. I don't have the original packaging. It kind of came just the Tamagotchi itself when I got it. So I had to look up a picture of the actual packaging because I wanted the instructions on how to take care of it correctly. And it said, "Be careful if it's too stressed. It can go back through the magic door and leave." And I was like, "Oh my god." That means fucking BTS can break up with me. Isn't that crazy? I could get broken up by BTS. Broken up by BTS. You see from experience? I mean, doesn't everybody? I don't know. Don't you guys have that where you'll like say like, "Oh yeah, remember?" You'll go up to your parent and be like, "Oh, do you remember as a kid you told me this?" And they're like, "Nah, I don't remember that," you know. But you obviously remember, right? Because it was just like such a big thing to you. But they don't. I tend to forget my child. Well, then you're lucky. Congratulations. Meanwhile, I'm here remembering the one time my mom told me that I would never get a job, and then, and I think about that. Anyway, I don't even remember the context of that, so let's not talk about this anymore. Even though I'm the one who brought it up, let's not talk about this anymore. Yeah, Tamagotchis, man. I don't remember them being this demanding, but here we are. Wait a minute, this doesn't match up. So the wait, yeah, wait, hold up. Yeah, that doesn't match up. Oh no, wait, the arm. God damn it, her arm. No. Oops, I should have done this on a different layer. Oh well, whatever. We roll. We fucking ball. This needs to be cut back. Oh my god. I don't mean to compliment my own art, but she looks so cute. How can the pubsec arrest this face? You would never know that this person has committed crimes. You'll never guess that this person is the most wanted proxy in New Era 2. I'll do it for you. Looks cute. Thank you. Do you see? Thank you. Yeah, I deserve it. I deserve it after the struggle I had at at the beginning of the stream where I couldn't fucking draw. So, you know, a little compliment wouldn't hurt. A little pat on the back wouldn't hurt. There we go. I don't know how we're gonna do her little shirt pattern, but I might paint it on the. We're not even there yet, so. It's gonna be a bob one for later. Not gonna lie, it's kind of boring. I don't know. It's really just me in silence, just like scribbling like that. That's basically like that the whole moment. And all of a sudden, I drew it. I drew something, and I was like, "Oh, that's it. That's so." Oh my god, I'm cured. I'm cured of this little like tiny instance of not being able to draw, and I am Gucci now. I forgot about her fucking cassette tape. There is something in the movie that happens and I'm not really like a big fan of. So in K-pop Demon Hunters, the main character and the main antagonist are like romantic love interests, but you know, so they have like meetups because they're like K-pop stars and stuff. And there's a lot of times where the fans in the movie will ship them together. And I thought that was kind of a big no not to ship like real people together. So I looked at that and was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, they are fictional characters, but within the movie, they are real people. So I was like, that's weird that people are shipping them together. Because they're real people, quote unquote. But anyway, that's just how I feel about that. But apparently, not everyone feels about that. Because they wrote into a movie, so. Okay, what else am I doing? I'm like low key avoiding her cassette tape. We should do her accessories at least. We'll do all of them on a same layer. God damn, it's taking me 6 sketch layers? That's crazy. What do you think her hair clips stand for? Do you think they spell out something? Her hair clips are like an I and an N. Or either that or it's a line. If it's a line and a N or a Z or something. It's like fun if it's fictional. Yeah, you can't. I don't know if you can ship real life people. Because, like, they're real people with real feelings, you know? Like, fictional, that's different, right? They're not real people. And they only exist within that canon. So that's why that's valid. But I don't think shipping real life people is okay. Because it's just kind of awkward. Like, I think it's okay for, like, the people who watch the movie, right? Like, in real life, to ship those two characters. But for the fans to do it within the movie, I don't think that's okay. I don't know. I was, the whole time every time they did that, I was like, okay, I guess that's what they're doing. Do you think it's a Z? Is it an N or a Z? I assume it's a Z. But then what is the line underneath? What does this mean? Where did I draw the hair? This one. Tangent. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Is it alright if I ship Asam and Masa? That's not okay. I don't like that. That's a little. Well, actually, that's kind of like shipping like Dark Link and Link together. So I guess that's okay. But the imagery is kind of weird. Oh, I mean, I won't yuck your yum, but in my head, I'm kind of like, I don't know why I would ever want to be with Assam. She thinks EXO is. She likes EXO and, loves to play Genshin. I don't know how I feel about that. I take that statement back. Not that there's anything wrong with EXO, but I'm still. The Genshin thing. I didn't say Yuri isn't cool. I'm just saying that it's because it's me. It's because you're shipping someone with me. That's why. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Do not put words in my mouth. I think all forms of relationships are valid. I mean, if you ask me on a personal level, I'd be like, I prefer Yaoi over Yuri, but I don't really care. But I never said it wasn't okay. Don't say that. That's not nice. I think all forms of like relationships are valid. I just don't like Asam and Masa together. How about that? Because one, that's me. That's me and myself. I don't know how I feel about that. But you ship whoever you want to ship. I won't yuck your yum. People ship Dark Link and Link together. So what am I to say? Who am I to say? Is her other earring just like the turquoise earring but bigger and orange? Cause it hangs lower. Hold up. It's like all the way like down here. Oh wait. Oh, her ear gets like. No wait, her ear gets covered, but we still have to put it in her earring. Great. Technically, it's the fictional version of you. Yeah, but I'm real. That's true. I don't know. Don't. Personally, I look at that and like I look at Assam and I'm like, But then again, opposites attract. I don't know. You know what? I won't touch on this topic. I'll let the true shippers talk about it. I don't think I'm what you call um what is it, a professional in this topic. I'm not an expert in this topic, so enemies to lovers. Great. I love that so much. It writes itself. Yeah. Yeah, it's for sure writing itself because I'm not writing it. I was gonna say it's like the Thomas Sanders thing with like the Sanders sides thing, but that's different. Those are like legitimate characters that he's playing that people ship together. Yeah, I'm not the one to speak on this topic. You know what? I'll let the pro shippers. I'll do the pro shippers. No, that's not what that means. The expert shippers do that. Pro shippers is a different term. I take that back. I take that statement back. Oh my god, her details are so tiny. Belle, you're lucky you're a video game character because you would not have these many details if you're animated. If you were a different media, you would not have this many details. Okay, that looks good. For the accessory layer? Yeah. Oh, wow. She's actually really coming together. Her cassette tape. I was gonna draw her. I was like, oh, I just have to draw her bracelets and then we're done. No, she has a fucking cassette tape. Okay, we have to do this on a whole separate layer, so I will do that last. Did I ever drink water? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I want to drink more water, but I want to change the song. I like this song, but it's a little old-fashioned, not the vibe. Okay, let me take a sip of water real quick. If I were to draw like little effects around her, I wonder what I would do. Like I was thinking binary, but technically, like binary is really the exact theme. It's kind of close, but not exact. Did I ever ask you this? Do you like the TV style the most, or is it easier for you to do? It's not easier per se. It is like fun to do because all the proportions are like shrunk down and are more stylized. But I don't. They're like different, right? So like I like both. You can't really compare one to another. I would argue that a chibi drawing takes me just as long to do a normal drawing, like in my normal style. Like the only difference is like the aesthetics, I guess, but otherwise they're all the same, and I like them evenly. I just like recently discovered how to draw chibi, so I guess that kind of tells you. Not that I like it more, but I don't know. Now that I've honed it, now that I know how to actually do it, I'm kind of like running with it, you know? Because before, I actually couldn't draw chibis, like, for the life of me. I couldn't draw chibis to save my life, but now that I can, I am happy about that, but I don't really prefer one over the other. Equally loved and equally frustrated at, yes. Yeah, you know. Like, you can't, that's like, like favorite children, right? You can't answer that. I love them equally, and they both make me equally frustrated. You know, like like children. Yes. That's an interesting question. No one's ever asked me about that before. Everyone's always like shrimp this, shrimp that, and and never, how are you? What would be a good version of that? Yeah, everyone's like shrimp this, shrimp that, but never how is shrimp. Do we have to do a version where she's in her Weifei Peninsula outfit? That would be also kind of cute. That would be a separate charm. Where is Gamora? Who's Gamora? Why is Gamora? Exactly. That's so funny. That's such a funny clip. I got you one better. Why is Gamora? Damn. You know, I still haven't seen the last Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a really big shame because I love that franchise. I just haven't had the time to. But I need to. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, Weifei. Wait, why? Yeah, Weifei Peninsula. Who said Weifei? I think I heard that on TikTok, and that's why I pronounced it right. Weifei. It's a Weifei Peninsula. It was a good sign up for that run. Yeah, I need to see it. I don't know. I heard it's really good. So I'm like, why haven't I seen it? Hold up. Fit check for my napalm era. Oh my god. Fucking scratch my brain. That audio. I need to memorize the audio or the rap for the song so I can just whip it out at karaoke. Fit check for my napalm era. That's so funny. Everybody shut up! The song is coming on. That's basically what I did. I don't know how we're gonna draw this. This is like a... Oh my god, wait. Hold up. Does Wise have a bracelet on his hand too? No! I thought they had friendship bracelets. They don't. It's just Belle that wears this missed opportunity. What are you talking about? You're speaking right now. I hear it in my brains. I hear all your voices. When you send into chat, I hear it in my brains. Is that all the accessories? Yeah, you guys are the voices. Some are good, some are bad. Oh my god, the urge to merge all these goddamn sketch layers together. Hold up, I can't see what I'm fucking doing. Oh well, whatever. We pull through. We push through. We say Zenless bad, play Genshin. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. If you say that, I'm not. My little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. God, the choreography also, they put a lot of work. It feels like they're a real boy band, and yet they're not real. Also, they're evil, so that's another thing, but I don't care. Army's little sister watched it, and she's like really young, right? And she watched it, and usually with the bad guys, she's pretty like, you know, oh, they're bad, I don't like them. But when she watched K-pop Demon Hunters and she saw the Saja boys, she was kind of like, they're okay, you know. It's because they're cute. That was so funny. Like even she is like, yeah, you know, they're, you know, maybe they're not so bad. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Oh, she's saying it now. Evil runs free now. It's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. Not gonna lie, I would have been okay with just leaving them alive, even though they're demons. I don't give a. I don't care. Oh my god, this tiny little cassette tape. Wait, it actually could be a little. It could be bigger. It's supposed to be like able to fit in your hand, right? Okay, there you go. Actually, maybe we can't make it that big because I'd rather have the shirt stand out. Maybe we'll have it like here. Also tangents. I hope no one clips any clips of me singing this in this VOD because there will be no audio that I'm singing to. It'll just be my voice, and I think that's too awkward. God damn it, I can't see anything. I can't see what I'm drawing. Okay, that's too much. Hold up. I need to... Hold up. Where is... I want to merge all the layers together. This is so annoying. I'm so tempted. I really just want to merge all these goddamn layers. Because I can't see anything. And it's really hard for me to change all the opacities. There we go. That helps me a little bit. You know, they made this cassette tape in real life. I would buy it. I mean, I don't own cassettes, but you know, this would make me buy cassettes. I didn't know this, but apparently in Japan, they use a lot of older technology still. So, like cassette tapes, Walkmans, and stuff like that. Those are still kind of popular things. And I think that's kind of interesting. Last part of the stream got muted. I think it's because I accidentally forgot again to change the VOD track, so it actually played my copyright music, so I probably got muted, not gonna lie. I noticed that earlier today when I was just messing around with settings on OBS, and I saw that, so sorry. You know what? I think I'm just gonna wing this when I line this, because I doubt that we'll see that much of it anyway. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see too much of the cassette tape anyway. Or the cassette player, not the tape itself, but the player. I think we're regressing in technology. I saw an ad on TikTok the other day for a portable CD player with earbuds. And I was like, that's a CD, man. That's like a Walkman for CDs. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, that existed. But also, this one was Bluetooth, so we're like slightly improving on technology, but we are regressing. And I don't know. I don't mind. I have a bunch of K-pop albums and CDs, therefore I would love to listen to them on the go, but I'm serious. That's like a thing that's coming back now. I saw the ad for it. And I low-key wanted one. I was kind of like, huh, that would be nice. That would be kind of nice to listen to my K-pop albums. But then, like, if I want to listen to more than one CD at a time, that means I have to carry all my CDs. And that's kind of cumbersome. That's just kind of inconvenient. I'll just leave all my CDs at home and listen to it on my little radio, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wing the rest. I used those ones since I was a teen, all those decades ago. I was hoping that my dad had one, but he doesn't. I think something must have happened to it or whatever. But I was low-key kind of like, you know, trying to steal it from him, but does not have it. Do we want to? Okay, we should draw her shirt design. I was gonna wing it, but we should actually draw it. I was gonna say, if we ever draw Belle and Wise in their Wi-Fi Peninsula outfits, we'll give Wise the ass he deserves. Somehow we'll do it. It'll be a fucking chibi with like the juiciest ass, and people will be like, "Huh." That'd be so fucking funny. That's so funny. People are gonna look at me at the artist alley and be like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Give me more." God, I don't know how we're gonna do her shirt design. We may have to simplify it. But yeah, I would give. I was about to call him Wise, but with ass in it. Was. We'll give Wise the butt he deserves. That's the problem when you mix up words. You fucking. Yeah, you end up saying something regrettable. Like fucking. Yeah, was. Wise and ass. Was. I shouldn't talk about him that way. He's essentially my older brother, so I should not say anything. It feels weird talking about him like that. This might be a situation where we implement lineless or just like, yeah, lineless style or something. Because these details are so small, I'm not gonna outline these. I'm not sure what her shirt says. Like, it has recognizable characters, so I can kind of read it. Like, it looks like it's Japanese, but I'm not sure exactly what it says. Something something, and then the last character is child. Yeah, but it's kind of funny. Her shirt actually has words on it. There you go. There's Belle. Where are we at time wise? What do we have time for? Do we end stream here? Because I don't know if we have enough time to finish Wise if we draw him. We'd probably. We probably have time to start drawing him, but we won't finish him. God damn it. Wait, how many layers is this? 8? God damn. Just a little yap then? I don't know what I would yap about. Why don't I mean I might as well like draw and yap at the same time then. I don't know. Okay, so I was talking about this earlier when we were drawing Wise, but then I erased all of it. It's gonna look so weird if Wise is the same height as Belle. Or vice versa. So I wonder how we're gonna tackle this. Charm wise or product wise, they should be the same height, but it's kind of weird looking at them next to each other. Oh yeah, we should save. Control S. Thank you for the reminder. Because I would not remember. Save before yapping. I'm still yapping and drawing. We'll just start it. We'll start it, but we won't finish it. We'll probably actually I don't know, I might work on this off of stream. Just so that next time we can just get into line work or something. But it's gonna be so weird. They're gonna look like twins. I saw someone edit a picture of Y so that he has Belle's color scheme, and I was like, oh my god, that made yeah. Now I see the family resemblance. Oh, I asked this before, but I don't know if the Zenless people heard me ask this. Who is the canonical main character of Zenless? So if for Genshin, Aether is the canonical main character, then who is that for Zenless? I'm assuming it's Wise. Cause of I don't know. Sexism. I don't know. Based on like Aether being the main character, I assume Wise follows the same trope. I wonder. They do a better job at sort of like implementing it because sometimes like in Genshin you can really tell that yeah, that Aether's supposed to be the main character, but for Zenless it's a little they do a better job at mixing it. Oh, this is kind of awkward Wise. I named the file after Belle and not you. Uh-oh. Sorry, Wise. I know, I feel bad for Wise. I didn't mean to. I was like, I'm not gonna put them on the same file, but I don't know, we have the time, so I might as well sketch. I could technically put him on a different. I could open up a different file, but I don't want to, because I'm gonna reference this Belle sketch anyway, so might as well do it when she's right next to me. I know it doesn't matter who the main character is, but I'm just kind of curious. Because if for technically Genshin, it doesn't matter either. Because, you know, if it did matter, then they wouldn't have that, but. It's so weird seeing, like, when you play co op and your friend plays as Lumine and you play as Aether and you have them next to each other. It's like, oh, the end of the game. Oh, we did it. That's the end of the game. That's me and Mitsuki. She plays as Lumine. So when I see her, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot you existed. That we did it. We reunited the siblings. You know what's weird? Sometimes I'll catch Paimon calling Aether a she, and I'm like, why is that? I'm like, what do you mean? Because I thought Aether would be the main character, so why does the audio call me as if I'm Lumine? Maybe Paimon just doesn't see the difference. Paimon does not see gender. My favorite Aether in official art. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, but I don't know if I feel that way for Zenless. I saw a clip of one of the cutscenes and it was Wise in the HDD system instead of Belle, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot that you can do that. I forgot that Wise can do that. Maybe I should watch a playthrough where. Hold up. Wait a minute. Belle. I think I made. Wait, what? Your proportions are off. Yeah, what the hell? Your legs are too long. I just realized. We have to make her cute. We have to. Yeah, we have to cut it down. Wait, your body's too long, too. God damn it. Wait a minute. Wait, god damn it. You're supposed to be like. Yeah, like that. Your proportions are supposed to be like that. Even still, you're too tall. Let's be like that. hmm. That ruins it. Wait a minute. What the fuck? How did I just. What? How did I do this? Wait, how did this happen? I was like really careful about this. I've done this so many times. Seriously? This is ticking me off. Hmm. I would leave it, but that's just gonna ruin it for when I have to draw the other characters because I'm gonna forget the ratio. Because at least if I'm like, oh, they're 2 heads tall, I can remember and keep that consistent. But now I can't do that. Because Belle's too tall now. Your legs are, or your whole proportions are off. How did this happen? That's actually so weird. How did I do this? When did I slip up? I feel like we can like go back and remember. We gotta rewind the stream, the footage, and see how the hell this happened. She's like an ankle, like a. What if I just take her feet? But then I'm afraid her legs are gonna be too unproportionate. Wait a minute. What the fuck? How did this happen? I'm like legitimately confused how I did this. No, the thing is, I can't. If I have to change her proportions, I can't just chop her legs and call it quits. That means I had to move her arms. I had to move. I had to move like a ton of things around. What the fuck? How the hell did this happen? Belle! You're doing. We were having such a good time drawing you. How the hell did this happen? I'm legitimately so confused. Yeah, like, do I guess I make everyone taller at this point. But I'm just saying it's. If I do this, it's just gonna be harder for me to remember all the ratios. Because instead of her body being like this, like 2 heads tall, now she's like a head and like not even a quarter tall. It just complicates things. That's all. But oh well. God damn it! Every time I draw chibis, they change. Yeah, see, because now all the body. Now I'm like, because when I did, they're 2 heads tall. They'd be like, okay, 2 heads tall. The legs start halfway through this, so that's easy to remember, right? But now I don't know. Now I have to actually measure. I don't know. Do you guys think that this is too tall for an acrylic charm? I actually don't think so. It would be. I don't know. I've seen pretty big acrylic charms. Okay, I guess we'll make everyone taller. Every time I draw chibis, it's different. What the hell is wrong with me? Now I had to like fully measure out and see what I did. Because I kind of like this proportion and I kind of want to remember it for the next time I draw. I have to draw chibis. That's so weird. I actually hate this. I actually hate how I did this. Technically, okay, the proportions are still kind of the same. So this is like a, if Wise was like 2 heads tall, it'd be like here. And the body is still halfway, but then I extended the legs to be about this long, which is weird. That's so weird. I don't know how I managed to do that. That's genuinely really weird. Okay. I feel like I'm going a little crazy. Like something happened. Like my brain switched off and I wasn't paying attention. But that's. Yeah. Oh my god, am I okay? Did I black out and I suddenly drew chibis the wrong way? I don't know. Or a different way? That's so weird. That's weird. I'm like genuinely kind of scared and confused. So like, how did I do that? Wise, you need some meat on your bones. You know, Wise was giving me trouble at the beginning of the stream, and he's giving me trouble now. Why can't you be like your sister? Give me, like, why can't you be easier to draw? Also, you have way less details. Why am I struggling so much? Any of you have plans for the week? It's Tuesday, so it's still technically the beginning of the week. Odd, I can't remember the full sketch process you do. I can't. Why did I? How did I? The proportions are just weird, though. I thought I measured it. Is it my eyes? I swear to God, I remember measuring like, oh, like they have to be here. The torso ends here, the legs end here, and blah blah blah. So how did they get lengthened? How did that happen? I don't get it. Oh, it's only Tuesday. Sorry to remind you, but that's the hard truth. It is only Tuesday. On Saturday, I am going to a BTS pop up and a Love and Dietrich pop up. They're being hosted at the same venue, so I got lucky and I was like, "Mitsuki, let's go." You know, we both like BTS and lads, so let's go. And she was like, "Yeah, well, we'll kill two birds with one stone." So that's what I'll be doing on Saturday. Otherwise, the rest of the week, I am working, streaming, drawing, playing Genshin. We're playing Genshin on Thursday instead of Zenless because I was like, if we draw Zenless and play Zenless, that's a lot of Zenless. So why don't we, until I'm done like drawing all the Zenless characters that we want to draw, why don't we touch Genshin? Why don't we go back into Genshin again? Got plans with the cousins. Drunk on drunk o'clock on Friday. I couldn't read that. That's fun. Be safe, but also have fun. That's important. I'm so confused. I think my plans are being mad at work problems. Good luck, Ollie. What am I gonna do about Wise? You think Belle would be the problem child, but no. Look at her cute face. Wise, why are you giving me so much trouble? Don't know how I feel about Genshin only joined to be lost at Zenless references. Well, I'm in the same boat as you because a lot of times you guys will be talking about stuff on the server about Genshin, and I'm like, uh huh. Sometimes I just kind of like not read those because I don't understand. Would it be weird if I made the chibi's body a different shape? I usually do it like a little pear body, like that. But I don't know. For Wise, I feel like maybe we should give him like, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, I think my sketch needs to be a little looser. I'm like not stressing, but it's a little stiff. But now it doesn't feel like a chibi. It doesn't look cute. Remember, guys, it's okay to redo it and to just draw. More like not meteor, but just change the shape. So like more triangle, I guess, rather than like like a teardrop. The teardrop is cute though. Belle, what are we actually gonna do with you? What is actually wrong? Hold up. Let me go in a different layer. Okay, wait. Let me do this in red so I can I'm like a teacher trying to correct like my students' mistakes. So that's how long your body should be, and your body. Yeah, so your legs should actually be like your body's kind of close to where it should be. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know how I did that. But see, wouldn't it be cuter if she was a little, if, you know, squinkly like this? So I wonder if I want to change it. I think it would be cuter. And then her arms have to be here. So rather than like, yeah, the proportions are like greatly like, what happened? I maybe I'll fix it off stream because I don't feel like doing this right now. And if I don't want to do it, then that's the signal to myself that we should not. Yeah, we get the saw. We get, you know, we do like Gattaca and we saw his legs in half and then sew them back together so that he's taller. God, I don't know if that surgery's really worth it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I'd rather be short. You know what I learned recently? This is so mean. This is so mean. But my friend was like, "Oh, Masa, I think that you're one of those people who has like a long torso but short legs. Because when I sit next to you, we're the same height. But when we stand, I'm taller than you." And I'm like, "That's so fucking rude." I can't believe you just fucking said it to me. I don't want that. My friend was like, "What? Why?" I don't want to hear that my legs are short and my body is long. I want long legs and a short body. How dare you say that to me? How dare you point this out to me? And then I looked at him and was like, I sat next to him and I looked at him and I was like, oh my god. We are the same height when when we sit. That's so fucking mean. I'm thinking about it now and I'm like, you're only tall when you're sitting. Exactly. But when I stand, I'm short. Maybe I should get leg surgery. No thanks. Just chop my legs and extend it via. Oh, gross. That's so gross. I can't even joke about that. That's so gross. That's very aggressive. That's like such an aggressive piece of surgery. See, yeah, but wouldn't it be cuter if her proportions were like this? I just had to sort of move things around, but should we do it now? I have like 10 minutes left of stream, right? That we have to get through. Just canonical hype to match chibi. You're right. Oh my god. That's a good way of putting it. I'm not sure. I'm just, you know, I'm just drawn in the chibi art style. Okay. Well, okay, let me think. The torso. Okay. What do we want to move first? That does also mean that Belle's skirt doesn't have the right length that she's supposed to have. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Oh wait. I don't want to. You can use your height for the reference. Oh well. Yeah. That's so funny. I didn't mind being short. I mind that my legs are I mind that I don't have long legs, you know? That's what upsets me. Okay, so the end of her torso should end around here. And then yeah, wait, but where are her knees? Her knees should be about here. Gotta get going. Good night. Bye, Ollie. Thanks for joining stream. I hope you had fun. Who said that the chibi's taller than me? I didn't say that. Where did I draw? Hold up. What layer was this? Where I drew the legs. There it is. Ooh, I'm erasing so much. I hate that. Ooh, I hate that. What if I just... I always have fun. I'm glad. That's my job. If you had fun, then I did my job. Hold up, I don't like how I rotated it. I'll just have to move it here. The weird part is, like, now that I did this, my sketch is kind of odd too. Very frustrating. Because now her legs are kind of bent in a weird way. Yeah, this is kind of not fucked. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. Or that's, yeah, kind of explicit, but it's a little messed up. Not how I would really have it. There you go. That's a little better. This is gonna be a nightmare when I have to outline this. I wonder if I can extend her skirt down, because I don't like how short it is. Because in the original reference, it's, I just like the VOD's an easy setting. I don't feel the need to clip anything. Is that like your job to clip things? Or is that natural to have the urge? Is it natural just to watch a streamer just to make clips and get like, not clout, I guess. That's not the right term, but to, you know, is that natural? Is that a thing? Cuz I don't feel the need, or I don't force people to make clips of me. I put that burden on me. I see. Well, I'm glad that you can just come here and relax. Cause like I'm not forcing anyone to make clips of me. I appreciate all clips that come my way. You know, cause that's like you're essentially doing my job for me, but I don't really force it. Oh my god, everything's messed up. I'd It sucks. Now that everything's like shrunk down. Actually, it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't look too bad. I had to zoom out a little bit and really see the fucking damage. Where are her legs? Where did I draw her legs on? Ugh, the massive amount of layers are bothering me. I feel if I don't do it, then I'm not supporting the streamer. That's not true. I think there are multiple ways to support the streamer that don't necessarily include, you know, having to force yourself to, you know, search through content. I'm sure they appreciate it, but I don't think it's obligatory. Like, I'm not forcing you, but I always appreciate it. I think it's nice that you're conscious about supporting your favorite streamers and like how you can do that in different ways. I think that's very sweet. But I also know that some people make accounts just to do that. And not that they're stealing or anything, but like that's all they do. And that's also fine. Like, I think there are people on the internet who are just like K-pop accounts, and that's like the same thing. It's just support. And if you get famous off of it, then you get famous off of it. Where the hell is this skirt? Oh, okay, I was on that layer, no wonder. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess when I have to fucking outline this shit. Cause it's everywhere, everything's everywhere. Okay, I can't see shit, but where is her accessories? This one. Oh, no. Where's control? Ah, no, don't do that. I didn't want that. That's not it. Hold up. God damn it. This is so... I hate this. There. This one. This... No. Stop. You're not doing what I want you to do. There you go. No! Oh my god. I am just all over the place now. Okay. Lift this up and put this here. The hand should be around here. Also, now that I'm looking at this, it should honestly be like this. God, this is gonna be a mess. Oh, most of my work is gonna be during the outlining phase, because oh my god, this is a mess. You know what? You know what? I low-key kind of prefer the other version. I prefer it with the longer legs. Oh. You know, I think we're gonna have to undo it. I feel like she looks just as cute. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like now she's like too stubby. This is so bad. That makes me kind of sad. Oh well. I should have done this on a different layer, or I should have made this... I should have made a different version of this file to do this. I think that's a little smarter. I should have done that. Me, dummy. Hold on. Let me see if Clip Studio will let me go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank God. Oh, wait. I think we're still... There we go. Okay. I don't know. You know, I think it's time for me to go anyway, so I'm gonna let... I think I'll let this rest. I'll let this simmer. I'll let this sizzle, and I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll make a decision on whether I like this or not. Because I think I need to just clear my... I just need to clear my eyes, you know? Just come back with, like, a clearer mind, a clearer view to see which one I prefer, and maybe by next stream... Yeah, let it cook, exactly. My next stream will have a decision and a better sketch. I'll go and fix it. But yeah, but for now, I think we'll start ending the stream. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before we... Hold up, I lost my train of thought. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before we leave? Need to zenlist the brain. Exactly. We need to play zenlist, get inspiration, you know, get motivated, and then come back. That does remind me, I do need to go play zenlist. I could honestly, like, poll it to see, like, which proportions people prefer. But I don't know. I feel like that's mostly a decision on my part. But yeah, I know that you're joking. But at the same time, I'm like, you're not wrong. I could. You aren't wrong. But yeah, alright. Let me take a sip. Oh yeah, wait. Guys, I had the boba arm this whole time. I've been drinking water this entire time. You guys can tell me. You like tall? Yeah, I really can't tell. I think I have to come back to this. I have to let it cook and come back. Cause I feel like I do like it, but maybe she's too tall? Yeah, like I feel like she's too tall, but if I just shrink her legs, then her legs would be too stubby. Like I have to shrink her whole body at that point. I don't know. Yeah, I'll let it cook because I'm really unsure about this now. I really don't know how I let this happen. Maybe that's just how. Maybe I just let my brain go on autopilot, and that's how I did, and this is just how I did it. And maybe it's a sign. That's the thing with polls, isn't it? It's like I can just because you guys suggest something doesn't mean that I have to do it. It just helps me. It can help me make a decision, or it just helps me make a decision. That doesn't mean I have to do the decision that the poll decides, but it's just supposed to help me. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this cook. I won't. My child is calling me. I don't know if you guys heard the Tamagotchi, the little virtual guy. But yeah, that's a sign. He's telling me to get off. So, and we hit the 3 hour mark anyway. So, if that's all we want to talk about, then guys, I will see you next on Thursday for Genshin stream. Yeah, I just veto your votes. Exactly. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday for Genshin. And yes, have a good rest of your day, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, eat water, eat water, and drink food. And yeah, bye everybody. I didn't realize my boba arm is still out. Oops. I guess I love my child if I have to. Exactly. I guess I have to give it the attention it deserves. But yeah. Anyway, bye everybody. See you next time.